Hi there. This is Chris again with another RPM-inspired Pro Tools poke around, walk through kind of thing. This is a tune called Celebration that I recorded in 2011 for RPM 11, and I don't know. I'm seriously just poking through this for the first time in a while, and there's a lot of stuff in here to talk about, but to jump right in, it's really just this simple little melody that I was playing around with that same hammered dulcimer patch that I used on Michael Ware for the Raised on Fire CD for a Hotel Lexus. And this is kind of a funny note. My 10-year-old boy Oliver, this is one of his favorite songs because it reminds him of Avatar: The Last Airbender from Nickelodeon. So that's the main riff, and there was a lot of different versions of. If I find the MIDI track from that. If I can even find it. Yeah, it's this one here. It's all kinds of loops and different versions that I had. Who knows what any of these are. Anyways, so it went through a few variations as far as just the structure of it or the arrangement kind of a thing. And then I had my brother come up and kind of play, just kind of play on when I finally figured out kind of what the arrangement was going to be. Had him come and play. And he just kind of noodles in the first 5 minutes of the thing, 3.5 minutes rather. And then starts playing this groove against it. So the drums are really simply recorded, just kick, snare, overheads. Looks like there's that Renaissance bass, a bass enhancement plug-in and an EQ on the kick. Nothing on the snare. I have no idea what mics I used or anything at this point. It's a little EQ for the overheads. Pulling out some AK. The King rings a wicked lot. Wow, that's gotta be I don't know how much of the kit that bass mic is hearing. I think I do know which mic that is. It's like a vocal, like a large diaphragm condenser I'm using for the kick. It's hearing the whole kit though. Well, there's that. So, and then I ended up adding, wanted to do, I was hearing all kinds of percussion stuff, which I don't have. And I have like a sampled loop of I don't even know what this thing is. A talking drum kind of. Maybe that's I'm half asleep. I can't even think of. I'm racking my brain and I'm drawing a blank. What that instrument is right now, sorry. I'll remember. But more importantly, I that was kind of the only thing that was working for me. All djembes and stuff all sampled. I didn't have that stuff at the time, and I still don't. And so I went to my kitchen and found an old spaghetti pot. And I did have a pair of little bongos. So those two together kind of dominate and against what he was playing. Try that again. So I was digging on that, throwing a couple trashy tambourine sounds. So there you have that. That's kind of the thing. And then I played around with the bass for a while, and it took me quite a while to figure out what I wanted that bass to be playing against this kind of thing. And finally came up with this at some point. I don't know. Came up with this weird little kind of playing against everything, but kind of goes, it's really playing the ride cymbal pattern in a way. Yeah, so, and it's that same, you know, the bass with the line mixed in with a bass with my little guitar amp. And again, you just gotta kind of play with the phasing. So you're really just kind of getting the meat, the low end of the bass out of the line track, and that crunchy stuff comes out of the amp, and that's really the high end of it. It's that 2K stuff. 2 to 5 or whatever. So, and then there's a guitar solo, of course, because there's no singing. And there's all kinds of volume automation here. And I think there's a lot of different takes, a lot of noise stuff that I was playing around with. It's all wah-wah pedals, so who knows what I was doing here. And edits, tons of edits, a lot of takes, I think. Oh, only three or four, and stuff up here, kind of volume pedal stuff. And listen to that thing humming. It's interesting. Oftentimes I go back through it with Waves has this amazing noise removal thing that I get rid of a lot of that. Just the hum. Because that little amp hums like crazy. That right there. Oftentimes I'll get rid of that, but I didn't on this one. Oh, brother. So there you have it. So that's kind of the whole tune. I don't know, I'll leave you here and we'll poke around a little bit. Oh, there is one interesting note here at the end. On the drum take that my brother Jamie played, the arrangement was different. And so, see, there's a whole bunch of different drum takes here. Well, I guess there's only a couple. Yeah, see, this one's totally different. Anyway, so what I did anyway in the end you can actually see, I don't know if this is where the edit really is, but I ended up just grabbing this part again and moving it here again. Yeah, so these pieces right here are identical from this one and they're out. And sometimes it kind of drives me crazy because you can, when it gets to the end of the tune, if you can ever get there, I mean, the thing's almost 10 minutes long. Usually you get sick of it and change it. Maybe I'll make a version at some point where it fades out here, but you hear the same drum fills. It's kind of funny. Anyways, so happy RPMing, and see you next time.